What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Musa back with another series. This one is going to be called Get Sharp. We're starting the year early. We're starting the cut early simply because this is the heaviest I've been since 2014 when I finished my degree. Was it 2014? I think so. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. So about what, 10 years? That's when I weighed like 120 kilos after uni. Most of it was body fat. There was not really, I was training, but not the way I'm training now. Now I'm weighing 117.3. I think that's what we weighed at today. Yeah, I didn't feel a certain type where I wasn't like, oh my God, 117, panic mode. Whereas that time when I did weigh 120, it was panic mode. It's like, okay, we need to do something. Boy, you've been living off the energy drinks, takeaways, blah, blah, blah. Whereas this one is more like, you've been tracking your protein, you've been training hard, you've been making that progressive overload, blah, blah, blah. You definitely put on some size over the last couple year or two. The last time I did like a cut was before vid. That's when I did like a deep cut where it was like proper serious. I've done like little mini cuts here and there since, but I haven't done nothing where it's like 3-4 months where it's just attack mode, where you're just on top of everything, the training, the diet, the sleep, like you're focused in on every single thing. Normally I start cutting around March, April time to get ready for summer. That's what we normally do. Normally when I cut, I go straight keto. Like I just go low carb, just straight proteins and fats. This year I wanna leave carbs in and just reduce them week after week slowly. And I want to keep the size, I want to keep as much muscle, I want to keep strength. One thing about keto is you do end up losing strength quite fast. Of course you lose body fat and everything, but you do lose a lot of strength. And I want to keep my strength, I want to keep the size, I want to keep full. I don't want to feel small. I don't know why I'm rhyming right now, but yeah. So a different approach this year. Like I said, the series is going to be called Get Sharp. I'm going to try and document as much of it as I can. Every day, if not every day, every other day. I'm gonna try and give you guys videos. It's gonna be in this kind of style where I'm just gonna like summarize the day and how it's gone and how it's been. So day one, I didn't get enough sleep. That's probably the main reason why I weighed at 117.3 kg. I only slept like 3-4 hours. I went to sleep at like 5-6ish. They started drilling. Right now they're changing all the windows and everything in the whole like apartment block type situation. They're changing all the windows. So from 7 a.m. up until like 5 p.m. Right now they're even drilling. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. Seven in the morning they start. So from 7 till 10 I was literally trying to focus and dial in and try and like eliminate the noise. I was sweating buckets in my sleep because I was trying so hard to concentrate and just get some sleep. So I didn't get that. It was a bad start to this whole Get Sharp because sleep is one of the most important things. So once I woke up, it was time to go do my cardio. I have a gym right next to me. So it's like, what, 30 seconds walk, if not that. 30 minutes on the elliptical or bike or Stairmaster. That's what I normally like to do. Right now I'm just doing 30 minutes. I'm not really counting how many calories I'm burning. I did buy a watch because I had a watch that tracks like my step count and all that kind of stuff, sleep, but it broke. The actual watch itself broke. I don't know why, but I did have it for a couple years, so I guess it was just tired. I bought a new one. It should be here in the next couple days. I also bought a jump rope, a skipping rope. So that's why I went and invested in a jump rope because the gyms, they have them, but sometimes they go missing and stuff. And I want to have my own. And I bought one that has like a tracker that can track how many calories you're burning and everything. There's an app on your phone, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Once I get it, of course, I'll show you guys. After I did cardio, it was now time to come home, do a little bit of work before I eat my first meal, which was oats and skyr. It's some type of high protein yogurt type thing. I don't know how, yeah, skyr, that's what we call it. So I had that oats, around 55 grams, 250 grams of skyr. I am using my Fitness Pal to track My calories currently starting at 2,500. My maintenance calories is around 3,200 if I wanted to stay at this weight, 117. So I've cut my calories quite a bit, around 700, because I have I want to move it a little bit fast, but making sure the protein is staying high. I don't move much. I've said this in previous videos for those of you who have been here. Even though I haven't uploaded that much last 2023, I didn't really upload that much. But for those of you know, I don't really move much. This is my area of work. I'm always here, sometimes 12 to 15 hours a day. Outside of the gym, my movement is minimal. So that's why I have to kind of reduce my calories a little bit more. If I had a little bit more of an active lifestyle, then I could probably start this cut around 28. Yeah, around 2,800, maybe even 9 if I really wanted to push it. Of course, if I'm dropping weight way too fast, then I will increase the calories a bit. But again, protein is my priority. Carbs and fat, I can mess around with those with the rest of the calories, trying to get at least 220, 230 grams per day. So after I had the skewer, I came into the office, decided to do a little bit of work. But again, I was tired. I was supposed to live stream from like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's normally the time I live stream Monday to Fridays. But around 4:30, I was just like, yo, I haven't had enough sleep. I'm tired. I am not going to be on. If I live stream, my energy is going to be low. Let me go take a nap. So your boy went and took a nice, juicy nap for about an hour or two, which I woke up, felt amazing, felt much better. And then I live streamed for like 2 hours before I had to go back to the gym. Actually, no, wait, before I went to sleep, I had to have my second meal. See, now I'm skipping things. I had my second meal, which was eggs, 2 pieces of steak. So pretty much low carb, high protein, moderate fat meal. After the nap, live stream for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was around like 8 o'clock till 10. Then I went and smashed legs. Now, I wanted to record the leg session. However, I was charging the battery and I ended up forgetting the battery. So I went to the gym with a camera with no battery. So therefore, I could not record no workout. But it was probably God's plan, because I only had like an hour and a half to train legs. And if you train legs, you know that rest period be like 3 to 5 minutes in between sets. If you actually train legs. Like if you're training legs, then you're gonna need that 3 to 5 minutes. If you're out here doing your chicken workout, then maybe you can rest 30 seconds to a minute. But people like me, I need that 3 to 5 minutes rest, or else it's a whole situation the next day. Or the day, actually, it's not even the next day, it's the day after that. That's when you're, woo-wee. Leg extensions for about 5-6 sets with the abductors and adductors. Did that. Then I did leg curl. Then I did stiff-legged deadlift. And then I did lunges and then calf raises. That was the workout. And then I finished off on the bike with like 5 minutes just to kind of cool down-ish type thing. Came home and then made some chicken breast as my final meal. Around 400 grams of chicken breast. Seasoned it with a bit of mustard, lemon, vinegar, ginger, bit of salt, Maggi. Put that in the oven for about 30-35 minutes. Something like that. Tasted good. Chicken breast for me is one of those ones I can't refrigerate it, man. It tastes so dry. Then when you if you oh my god, refrigerate chicken breast tastes dry. So I have to make it then and there fresh. It's still got the juice in it. It's easy to eat when it's made fresh. Refrigerate it is a whole nightmare. You be there, I'm chewing for about a week, man, just to try and get the shit down. So that's what I prefer. Just make it fresh. Again, I am in the house most of the time, so put it in the oven while I'm doing a bit of work and then get it out. Boom. There's no need for me to prep meals when I'm mainly in the house most of the time. There's no need. So I'm going to be making most of my food fresh. That's for sure. Things I'm going to be aiming for during this time is obviously 10,000 steps, which I did hit today. I'm going to be aiming to sleep around 7 to 9 hours. I know some of you people are like, ooh, wait, I can't do that. It's a sacrifice I'm going to have to make. That's when your body does all the work that it needs to do for you to recover, recuperate. You burn a ton of calories while you're sleeping, when you're in that, when your heart rate's steady and stuff. So I'm gonna try and prioritize that as much as possible, even though I always got work and stuff to do. So yeah, 10,000 steps, 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I'll also be focusing on obviously home cooked meals, try and reduce, I wouldn't say eliminate because then that's a bit harsh, but I'll say reduce eating out. You know, there's obviously gonna be some occasions where I'm like family or going to family house and there's gonna be food there that I won't be able to track. I'm gonna be somewhat lenient with that, like somewhat chill, but I'm not gonna make it like a regular thing. Like once a week or once every other week, that's totally fine. But like an every other day, no. It's game time. It's not a joke thing. We're trying to get serious. The goal as well for weight wise, I'm trying to get to like under 100. So I've got like 17 kg to lose. But I say that now, that's just that's just an estimate. But I'm gonna mainly focus on how I'm looking, right? That's the goal. You want to look as aesthetically pleasing to yourself, for yourself. So when I get down to a really nice number, I'm gonna try and obviously maintain that for the rest of the year and just live a nice, healthy life. I do notice now that I'm like 117. I feel heavy. You know when you just feel heavy? That's what I've felt like for the last month. I'm like, okay, now it's enough. I get to the point where like, okay, back pains coming a bit more. You know what I mean? I just feel heavy in general. Okay, now it's time for me to stop the bulk, which you might as well call it a bulk. I've been in a surplus for the last year or so. Definitely put on some good muscle tissue, even though I've been training for 15 years. There's still a lot of development you can do, just focusing on like those final reps, pushing beyond that and stuff like that. So I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited to see what is underneath all the body fat and that, you know. I hope you guys end up enjoying this series. Of course, if you have questions, please drop them in the comment section so I can answer them along the series, right? To help you guys out. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm making these videos, is obviously to kind of like be your partner. If you guys are also going on a fitness journey, you have someone to go along with, you know, we can share vibes and whatnot. Feeling great first day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't miss anything, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'm out here. Love life, love life, love life. Peace.